Were new Ents born? Have you ever wondered about the fate of the Ents after the War of the Ring? Specifically, were new Ents born? Let's take a closer look at this fascinating aspect of Middle-earth lore. Ents are ancient beings created by the Valar to protect the forests. They were designed to be guardians of nature, blending humanoid forms with tree-like features. However, by the time of the War of the Ring, the situation for the Ents was quite dire. During the Third Age, there were no young Ents, known as Entings. This absence is closely linked to the loss of the Entwives, their female counterparts. The Entwives had long been separated from the Ents and were never found. Without the Entwives, the Ents could not reproduce or create new generations. This meant that the existing Ents were aging, and their numbers were dwindling. The Ents who fought in the War of the Ring, such as Treebeard and Skinbark, were among the last of their kind. Their slow and cautious nature, combined with their long lifespans, meant their population had always been small. The loss of the Entwives made the future of the Ent race uncertain. As the War of the Ring concluded, the fate of the Ents became even more precarious. With no new Ents being born, the existing ones faced the reality of aging without any hope for future generations. This situation left the Ents as an ancient and fading race, relying solely on the survival of those who remained. In the lore of Middle-earth, the Ents were originally created to be living guardians of the forests. However, by the time of the events of The Lord of the Rings, the disappearance of the Entwives meant that no new Ents were being born. The Ents' continued existence depended entirely on the survival of the existing ones, making their future quite bleak. So, to answer the question, no new Ents were born after the War of the Ring due to the absence of the Entwives. The Ents, once vibrant protectors of the forests, faced an uncertain future, marking a poignant chapter in the lore of Middle-earth.